All right. World premiere. My Infraction. It's never been on the road, never been tested. I don't even know if the 5th scale system will work. It's running a Max 5 ESC and a Hobbywing Max 5 motor, so the 56 113mm can, the big can, 800 kV. It's running a 39 tooth pinion and a 34 tooth spur. The GPS is reset to 0, but I am still just on the drive, which is really only good for just testing. It's on 6S, it's an 8S system of course, and it's on 6S. I don't know, I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. Gyro settings, I've not even brought my tools down, it's just the end of the day and we're going to run it. Okay, pulling quite a lot to the, pulling a little bit to the right. Just make sure that no point in having the side locky things if I'm not going to use them. Alright, well, I've already got a feeling that it's not going to be that fast on 6S. Ooh. Maybe I was wrong. I love the way I've not even let the tyres warm up. Ooh. Tell you one thing, guys, it's pretty stable. Let's just bring it in and have a quick check over. The side lock things don't seem to want to stay in. I might have to take them down when I'm doing really serious speed runs. Is there any way of feeling this motor from the outside in? Not really. Oh well. We'll just run it and see what happens. GPS is saying 68 miles an hour. It's pretty respectable. It's very smooth, this 800 kV motor from Hobbywing. Okay, coming down. And I've crashed round the corner because I couldn't. Oh, I hope I haven't done any damage. I've gone round the corner braking because I need to turn the brake up clearly on the ESC, and I was accelerating hard a bit late then. I was still accelerating up to whatever speed that was, 60 plus miles an hour here, still accelerating here. I think it wasn't, in my reaction times today aren't the best. I'm tired, long day at work, but I hope I haven't stoved that into a tree at 30 miles an hour. That'll really that'll really be annoying, because it had done the run and all I've done is done a low speed crash because I can't see it. I just heard a bump. Maybe it's just, I think it's just gone up the grass. I think it's just bounced up the curb here, the grass, the verge. That's all that's happened. Splitter is still on. We've got some twigs and bits and pieces, daisies riding in it. But I think we're in one piece, and she went 69 miles an hour. Super stable. I'm really impressed with how stable this car is at speed. And it makes me realise how how unstable, possibly you could say, you could argue, my the blinking evil is. Evil is evil, evidently. With such big gearing, I don't think this motor would give any decent wheel spin. So 8S, I mean, that's 69 miles an hour on this little road. And also, just put it into the side and I'll do a run. 69 mile an hour on 6S, 8S system, big lazy 800 kV motor. I think it's got plenty left in it. On 8S, I'm also running a cat pack, 8S cat pack, but it's not, I'm not hearing any kind of flutters at the top end or anything. I think we are almost getting up to full spool on the motor, but it's just it's just running out of real estate. I need to get up to speed sooner. I got up to speed a bit quicker then. Let's bring it in, do a temp check. I want to run it responsibly. I don't want anything to burn out, particularly as it seems to be working. I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's see if this motor's burning hot or whether it's not really breaking a sweat. I should imagine it should be quite hot. There's quite a few runs in it. No! Wow, that is cold. Well, it's not cold, but it's not what I would call hot. ESC and the motor's doing nothing. Wow. That means that it could hold a bigger... that's cool. It'll hold a bigger pinion, I think. It'll hold a bigger pinion. How's the battery? Battery's not really doing anything either. This is a lot of fun. This car is a lot of fun. It's nice and stable. I think people have generally thought of the Infraction as being pretty stable, but you know, I've never run one before. That's super stable. I am loving that. Evil is... I got to figure out what's going on with that car. It's much more jittery than this, but to be honest, it's a lot faster. 70 mile an hour GPS is saying. It's a lot well, it hasn't gone, this has gone faster. This is faster at 70 mile an hour, 68 on Evil. But I think Evil's got a lot more power to rate ratio. Evil's got some serious. Here we come. Sometimes I'm a bit afraid to brake hard because of motor temps, but all clear. Coming down again. I got right up to that's full spool from the motor. You can hear it just plain off. Let's bring it in. I think that's going to be 70. I think it's 70 mile an hour on this gearing on 6S. Does it do any? The motor still. It's a lot of fun. My other speed run cars won't do that. This thing is awesome. Ah, 71 mile an hour. Well guys, I'm going to leave it there. 71 mile an hour on 6S with this gearing. It's a really, there's so much in it. There is so much left in it. That's a 39 tooth pinion, or I've used a spool gear as a pinion, and it will simply do, it will do a 45, 47 tooth if I can even fit that in there. But that is a beast. That has really gone well. I am so stoked. 71 mile an hour, for those of you who said, oh, you didn't take a picture of the GPS, not that any of you would. That's 71 there. She's done a good job. Peace. Alright, well, we just did 71 mile an hour on the GPS. Don't know if you can see that. And I was so stoked with how stable this was at high speed, and then I realized that this is still running a some towing on the rear end, which is why it's more stable than Blackout is pretty stable, but there's zero tow on that. That's got zero tow, and that's running zero tow, and I think that is also running zero tow. I think, is that right? I know that these two are running zero tow. Is this running zero tow? That's also running zero towing on the rear. Maybe this is running standard. Anyway, I'm not going to mess with it just now because it's running beautifully. No, the other Infraction's got zero towing. I just wanted to show you the setup quickly that we're running. Innovation RC, is it? Carbon fiber servo, different kind of setup for the servo, etc. That's the big pinion, which is actually an armour spur that I've used as a pinion because it's an 8mm shaft on the motor. There's the motor and the PPS centre differential and the Triple M motor mount So that's, I just wanted to show you that. That's what I'm running on this beast of a car. Peace.